squad from Conference USA, the Utep Miners, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utep's offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Man, I like the call. 3rd inches. I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Sooners offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense.
He's going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Going for the big play. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running get.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him down after after the return at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense looking for a deep man. Catch and strike inside the 15. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utep has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The give from the gun. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Miners are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun on third down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt.
That's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Miners will call on their punt team. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Sooners in a good spot here with second and short.
I did. You didn't answer the phone.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got
Yeah.
it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Was he mama?
No
Yeah.
mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utep has the ball. The offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense.
Yeah, they on the water. They on the 10.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game.
You want to swim in the water?
In practice, they really focused on this.
Mama gonna take you swimming in the water.
Sure the dive, the quarterback,
She's gonna get in the water with
all
you.
taken away.
She's gonna get in that water with you.
Football that time, offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
You got me all bad.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. He's got him.
You let Juju take over.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. This guy is special. What a target and what a knack for finding the end zone. He might just rewrite the record book before he's done in Norman.
And that's a famous record book. We could go down the list of so many big-time players just in the last several years, whether it's Hollywood Brown, C.D. Lamb.
What you mean, both of them?
We can keep going with the list goes on and on and on, but just guys that make plays and quarterbacks that trust their receivers.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Fires downfield. Connection to the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Might be calling a hot route. Starts to scramble to the left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this,
pretty.
You can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
Man, I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities.
What you want?
And he is
what you want? You finessing your mama.
Just touchdown, touchdown, touchdowns.
Utep has the ball and the Minor offense ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so up.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Off play action. Dances away. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. End off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Here's the give off the left side. He's been watching us for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Thank you.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, and you try to run in, and
leave that alone.
This drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now
you
just hope you have enough space to get a
same
punt.
sauce.
He's brought down, but a
smart
really
mouth
solid
ass
effort
kid.
to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals.
Going over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Making side adjustments here. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Looking to the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing.
Get somebody to get some money out, some more money out of the ATM machine.
Touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Because you know you chatting too much.
Mm-hmm.
So PNC locked my card.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Fires into the end zone. Picked off.
So
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Keep running in front of the TV.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety.
Don't make sure I'm in the shade.
The give to the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Keep your tongue in your mouth.
Look out, he's got room.
Wait, what you doing?
You do. Who this nigga?
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example
Who this nigga pouring
Jesse, of
stuff in
how
her
things
mouth?
get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the
Yeah.
goal line, David.
You
For
and
this
Gigi can't go
quarterback,
nowhere
just
else.
take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And
You
move
know,
on.
Mexico,
Like,
yeah,
we needed
18, they
points.
drank
That's
at
something that
18.
we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
That's part of the experience at that bar we went to.
No, it's to experience her ass in her
That
room.
is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to burn this defensive back.
The other girl, they did the other.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big touchdown Sooner. And once he found open space, the
What is her Mumu doing?
playing.
Look like two crazy
And
people.
after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
And you think of all the great quarterbacks, the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day,
midget.
spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 4 over Navy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on
They need a
first
whoop.
down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him
Look
at
at
the
that.
19.
And he gets home again, continuing his
Oh, that's the,
production. Last
plastic
week, 2
round.
sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and
You went on the cool way.
He'll try to feel the butt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Now the Oklahoma offense.
He was part of the cruise.
Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike
is
score.
true.
Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He got it. Touchdown.
No way you gotta speak.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so
Cassidy.
It can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will
been doing
start
with
at
that
25. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snagged out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Love. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Eat up all that shit.
And the quarterback
Check
runs
all
out
these shit.
of
Check
time,
all
and
these
down he
juices. You
goes
know
at
what
the
to tell you.
38.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and opportunities coming up big.
Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
I had nobody flipping my
On
dog.
3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Miners decide to punt it away.
Yeah, that's it, man. I had nobody flipping my daughters upside down.
This guy is a
That's a
daring
baby.
punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2. Going for the ball. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's a heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Wide again, flip upside down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got room at the 35. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Miners in the hurry up.
Are you sure? Now you cuckoo. Now you
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Love. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Okay, hard
Miners
juice.
will punt this
So
one
he can
away.
get him some more juice.
He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the...
Makes the catch on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly.
There he goes. The tap. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooner.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Love. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Wants to go up top on first down. Floating away. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Love. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making
What's wrong with you?
really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Put it, hey, listen.
Lets it fly
him?
downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to...
Come on.
play on that one.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're playing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's going to let it go. And it's
Man, come on.
downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air. It's Love. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Miners will line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough... Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in down the left side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell the quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Leaves it with the running back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Trying play action. Hit as he throws. Got his man in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Love. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And it's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Oh, he wants it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Flying down the left side. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
A nice job by the defense, swarming to the football. Anytime you're having the ball being pitched or you're having a lateral on the play, you want to get to that guy who's doing it. Hit him, make that thing bounce all over the place so you can go recover it. Nice job by the defense, disrupting it with speed, getting to the football, recovering that sucker.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Love. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Okay.
The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Miners line up to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play in the drive, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Sooner! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Love. Right on the money.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Miners have this offense rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Soften him up with the run. Now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
The Miners send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Offense in an empty set. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the left. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not one, not two, not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and he just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Love. Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. And it'll be down right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown Sooner. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Back to throw, it's Love. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Grabs it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utep has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with you.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Westbrook. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And fault. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after.
Wet. Right away. Wet. Liney wet.
The kick is up
Liney
and
wet.
good and put one more on the lead. We check in
gotta
with
go
Kevin
big.
Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 28 over Georgia Tech. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So they come to the line with very little choice, but to go for it in a desperate situation here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Off and running. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the Sunday. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Cass, what you doing?